Temperatures are taking a nosedive. It's time to put your garden to bed. I usually wing it, but this year I decided to call Owen Reeves to help me out. Check it out.
The colder weather is here, so I'm going to show you what you need to do in your yard to get things ready for the spring. I'm going to meet Mary, and we're going to tackle the yard together. Oh, hi.
Hi, Owen?
Yes, Myra.
Hi, what are you doing here?
I was expecting Mary.
She's at work. Do you not know that?
Oh my gosh, well, I guess I'm a little confused. I'm here to get the yard ready for winter.
Okay, that's great. Can I help you?
I would love it if you want to come and help. That'd be great.
Okay, great. Just give me a minute.
Absolutely.
I'll get out of my house coat.
I'll be here.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Myra, I love your outfit, love the energy, love the safety, but we're just gonna go plant some bulbs in the front, so I think you might be a little over-prepared. I don't think we'll need this.
You taking my whippersnipper?
Maybe just for now. We can come back to it, though.
Okay, well, can you put it away for me?
Okay, no problem.
Thanks.
All right, I'll meet you in the front.
Okay.
Okay, Myra, we're here in the front yard, and the first thing that we have to do is deal with this peony, which we need to cut this down because it's got really bad leaf disease. We don't want that to happen next year. Well, that's a really good start.
Really?
I'll be your holder.
Oh, this is fun.
Right?
I feel so powerful. I've never done this before.
My number one tip for fall is less is more. People tend to cut back too much. What we're doing is we just want to make sure that the plants are healthy going into the winter. So we're going to get rid of everything with disease, but pretty much everything else we're going to leave because it's better to do it either in the spring or the summer of next year.
We're done.
Look at that.
I know.
You did a great job cleaning that plant up.
Mary's going to be mad at me when she gets home.
I don't think she will.
What did you do? She's going to think I took some free range on that, but Owen will set her straight.
When it comes to bulbs, the ones that bloom in the spring have to be planted in the fall of the previous year. One of the big challenges with bulbs is animals love to eat them. So here at Mary's, we have planted muscari and daffodils, both of which squirrels will not touch. So they have a really, really great chance of coming up in the spring, just like you planted them.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever gardened in my life, and I've only ever kept one houseplant alive. So I say the royal we did gardening today, but it never really includes me.
For our bulbs, it's a really good idea to give them a little bit of extra insulation so the extreme cold of the winter doesn't affect them quite as much. The leaves will mostly break down over the season. We clean them up in the spring, then the bulbs will pop up and everything will be beautiful. Now I'm gonna head to the backyard to tackle the vines that are taking over. So it's really important in the fall to get in there and prune out a lot of this growth, or by this time next year, this is gonna be a jungle. I wonder what Myra is up to right now. It's another day on my knees, you know? It's another day at the office. When it comes to planters, fall is a really important time to clean them all up. And for Mary's herb planter, we're gonna do 3 different things. We have chives and oregano that are both perennial, meaning they'll live through the winter, they're gonna stay as is, come back next year. The basil won't live through the winter, we can't bring it inside, so in the words of Mary Berg, she gone. We're gonna get rid of those. But the rosemary, this we can actually carefully dig it up, put it in a pot, bring it inside, and continue to harvest off of this plant for all those great savory fall dishes.
I'm back.
Okay. Well, I'm just about done out here, but I have a nice present for you.
Thank you.
Hey, let's make a trade. You take this.
Oh, thank you, Owen.
You are welcome.
Nothing smells better than rosemary.
Right? Needs a warm spot to live for the winter, so why don't you bring it inside?
Oh, thank you. I think you deserve a break now, and you should come inside.
Amazing. Lead the way. Find a place for this.
Please welcome Owen Reeves. Owen, are you my mom's best friend now?
I hope so. We had a great time.
Yeah, she literally, when I got home, she was like, wait till you hear what Owen and I did today. She was so excited.
She's awesome.
Yeah, you did such a beautiful job.
Thank you.
And you touched on a couple things. So you cut back my peony bush.
Yes.
Because it's a little diseased.
Yes.
So how do I prevent that next year?
Yeah, now part of that is the weather this year, kind of wet, kind of cool, tends to be bad for disease. So we can't control that, but what we're gonna do now is make sure that all of the leaves that have the disease on it, we have to get rid of them. And we're not gonna compost them, they're going out with yard waste.
Oh, okay.
So that's the most important step in the fall. So we just cut all that back, take them out, and then if it's a woody plant, wait till the leaves fall, rake them up, get rid of them. It's a really, really important step. The other thing we can do is spraying. Now we can't do this for perennials. This is only woody plants. And so what you're gonna wanna do is get something like a fungicide and get one of these. This is a dial spray. So what you do with this is you literally just pour the concentrate into the jar here, screw it on, and then the little dial that's on the top here does the mixing for you. So it takes the guesswork out, and then you just put this onto the end of the hose. Very, very easy to spray onto trees and shrubs. So we do that now also in the spring, before the leaves come out. That's a really important time. Now in the season, if you gotta spray it again, different product, but spraying is the most important step to get those all those leaves cleaned up and cut back all that foliage.
Okay, so I gotta do that with my lilac because it's not doing great.
Right?
Yeah, I really so I'm gonna pick one of these up this weekend.
Absolutely.
All right, and now for my herbs, love my herb garden. You ended up bringing my rosemary inside.
Yes.
So I can keep it alive all winter.
Absolutely.
So how do I do that?
Yeah, so pretty much, what we did is we dug it out of the planter, and then it's important you want to brush the soil off, put it in a small pot, smaller than you might think. So we want it to be just a little bit bigger than the roots.
Oh.
And the reason for that is rosemary in particular, they don't like to be wet. They want to be on the dry side. So if we have it in a huge pot, tons of soil, it'll stay too wet. So a nice small pot will do the trick. Put it in a sunny window. And if you don't have sun, you can even go and get a grow lamp. They're really affordable, easy to get, but they need sun in order to keep growing. Otherwise, they're going to go dormant. Doesn't mean they'll die, but they'll stop growing. So you can't harvest if they're not actively growing.
Listen, the only plants I'm good at keeping alive are the ones I get to eat. Because I'm like, you're giving me some, I'll give you something.
Right?
So
They gotta
I will treat
earn their
this.
keep.
They gotta earn their keep.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. I actually, as soon as this got brought inside, I made a delicious gnocchi with it.
See?
Oh my gosh, what a treat.
Absolutely. And it'll live all winter, and as long as it's got good sun, it will actually keep growing. So yeah, by all means.
Beautiful. All right, now we're going into the bulb world.
Yes.
Yes.
I love bulbs, so easy, and we still have a window now where you can plant some bulbs, but the big challenge, especially here, in the city, squirrels. They dig them up, they eat them. So picking bulbs that they will not eat is by far the easiest step. So they love tulips, they love crocus.
This is my issue. The first year I planted bulbs, I put like chicken wire down. I was trying to protect it. Those squirrels still got in.
They will,
Yeah,
they're very
ate 'em all.
determined. So these they will not eat. So things like muscari, which we planted, fritillaria are also really beautiful. They bloom a little bit later. Daffodils, hyacinths, they will not touch these. So that is a big plus. The other one are alliums, and these are allium bulbs here. What you want to keep a lookout for are bulbs that have this black bit on the outside there that we can see on those. Those have started to break down. We don't want to plant those. So you want to have the ones that are still a nice even color, nice and firm. Plant those, but don't plant these ones.
Got it. They kind of look like garlic cloves almost.
Very, very, same broader family, exactly.
Okay.
They're all part of that same onion family, and they will not eat allium as well, so that's another great one. And the good thing with all of these is they come back for years and years. These are perennials, so you plant them once, they keep coming back.
That's fantastic. Well, Owen, I cannot wait to see what my garden looks like in the spring.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be gorgeous.
Should be gorgeous. Fingers crossed. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.